Imagine trying to hit a moving target without knowing exactly when it will appear. That's what trying to conceive can feel like if you don't know your fertility window. But what if I told you that understanding your body's natural cycle could significantly increase your chances of getting pregnant? Today we'll uncover the science behind your fertility window, when you're most likely to conceive, how to track it, and key signs to watch for. Whether you're actively trying or just planning for the future, this information could be life-changing. Let's dive in. Your fertility window is the short period each month when you have the highest chance of getting pregnant. It revolves around ovulation, the process when your ovary releases an egg. But here's the catch: the egg only lives for about 12 to 24 hours. However, sperm can survive inside the female reproductive system for up to 5 days. This means that your fertility window spans about 6 days, the 5 days leading up to ovulation and the day of ovulation itself. If you have unprotected intercourse during this time, your chances of conception are at their peak. Knowing this, you might be wondering, how do you determine exactly when you're ovulating? Don't worry, we'll get into that next. So, how do you pinpoint these crucial days? There are several natural signs and tools you can use to track ovulation, and using them together can provide the most accurate picture of your cycle. Let's break them down. First, menstrual cycle tracking. If your cycle is regular, ovulation typically happens about 14 days before your next period. That means in a standard 28-day cycle, ovulation happens around day 14. But not all cycles are the same. If yours is shorter or longer, ovulation may happen earlier or later. Keeping track of your cycle length over several months can help you estimate your fertile days. Second, basal body temperature. Your body temperature slightly rises after ovulation due to hormonal shifts. If you take your temperature every morning before getting out of bed and track the data over time, you may start seeing a pattern that helps you anticipate ovulation. Third, cervical mucus changes. Your body naturally provides clues. Leading up to ovulation, your cervical mucus becomes clear, slippery, and stretchy, like raw egg whites. This fertile mucus creates the perfect environment for sperm to survive and travel toward the egg. Fourth, ovulation predictor kits. These test your urine for luteinizing hormone, LH, which surges 24 to 36 hours before ovulation. If you get a positive result, ovulation is likely imminent, meaning it's the best time to try for pregnancy. Each of these methods provides a piece of the puzzle, but when used together, they create a more complete picture of your fertility. Now, let's take a closer look at what happens inside your body during ovulation. Each month, your ovaries prepare multiple follicles, but usually only one becomes dominant. This follicle releases an egg in response to a spike in luteinizing hormone, LH. Once released, the egg begins its journey through the fallopian tube. It's here that sperm and egg can meet. If fertilization occurs, the fertilized egg will travel to the uterus for implantation. But if fertilization doesn't happen, the egg dissolves and your body prepares for another cycle. Understanding this process is key to maximizing your chances of conception. There are many myths about fertility, and it's time to separate fact from fiction. Let's bust some of the biggest misconceptions. You can get pregnant any day of your cycle. Fact is, pregnancy is only possible when sperm meets an egg during the fertile window. Ovulation always happens on day 14. Fact is, ovulation varies based on cycle length, stress, and health factors. Irregular cycles mean you can't get pregnant. The fact is, while irregular cycles can make tracking harder, ovulation still occurs and pregnancy is possible. Now that you know your fertility window, here are some ways to improve your chances of conception. Maintain a healthy diet rich in folic acid, omega-3s, and antioxidants. Manage stress. Chronic stress can affect ovulation. Stay active. Moderate exercise supports reproductive health. Limit caffeine and alcohol. These can impact fertility. Have regular, well-timed intercourse every other day during your fertile window increases your chances of success. Understanding your fertility window is one of the most powerful tools you can have on your journey to conception. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with others. See you in the next video.